This is Mama June from Not to Hot, the road to intervention.
Have you talked to your mom? How is she doing?
Just a little bit. I'm getting just about as much information as anybody else is getting.
Can I say she stopped responding to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
She has. It makes me sad.
Apparently she was supposed to text you.
Well, she's not texting me either.
Be Mark.
First of all, thanks for joining us for this special. And I know this is going to
problem.
be the first time that we're talking about June's arrest publicly, so I wanted to thank you for being, open and honest, and it's obviously a tough subject.
You know, y'all are always there for, like, the good times. It's only fair to see the bad stuff that we actually go through. Her mugshots everywhere, the stuff she gets busted with, it's a hot mess. Everything adds up when you see the intervention. The first part aired last week.
Sit your ass down.
Oh, we doing an intervention.
Mama, we're actually sit down.
What are you talking about?
Your girls want to talk to you. Sit down.
Mama, sit down. No, come on.
Let her sit her down.
I mean, oh, hell no. I'm not doing this today.
Mama,
Really?
come on.
You lied to me. Try to trap me. It's hard to rewatch it, actually, because it's like reliving it again, and it's hard.
It is kind of hard. Right, exactly.
Dodo, have you heard from June at all?
Since the intervention, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, she hates me. She thinks I orchestrated it. Yeah, like I could pull something like that off.
I mean, since the arrest, though, like, I'm lucky if I hear from her twice a week.
Yeah, she's not.
And I was talking about, this is the person I talk to every day. I went down to Alabama, and I visited from, like, Tuesday to Thursday.
But she's okay. She seems like...
I mean, I didn't see anything, like, physically wrong with her, but you can tell, like, she gets upset because, like, even when we left, like, she wouldn't come outside and tell us bye.
I can't believe your mom got arrested. Like, I honestly still can't. What are the details of it?
Well, I mean, they got arrested in March. They both got charged with felony possession of a controlled substance. They also both got charged with felony drug paraphernalia because there was stuff inside of the paraphernalia. And then Gino got domestic violence in the third because, he threatened her, and he was like, oh, I'm going to kill you.
I mean, do we have any court date? Anything to get a finalization of what's going to happen?
I don't know. They've been to court twice already. And then it was like the last time they just went, it was a conflict of interest for them two to have the same lawyer. So she's trying to find Gino a lawyer.
He can get a public defender because he doesn't have money. So he can get a public defender. They're not married.
All right. I mean, really, this has honestly been probably one of the craziest seasons I think anybody has ever been through.
It's all crazy because the first couple seasons, your mom was fun. Remember that?
Oh, no, stop.
You're swimming in the...
I'm sorry, did I splash you?
So in the beginning, June and Gino seemed happy, and I don't know. Bri, you've known them longer than anyone. Did you think she finally found a good dude?
Yeah, I mean, I think Gino's charismatic, I think everyone's got their demons, and, he's dealing with what he has to, and your mom's dealing with what she has to, and hope the best for both of them.
I mean, this season was supposed to be, like, super fun and amazing.
Right, and then Ella was going so fast. Alana was falling in love.
Oh, my God, that was too cute. And then...
And then...
Come on, pick up.
Everything was fun and games this season until Gino got arrested the first time.
All day, Gino kind of was looking over his shoulders. Like, there were a lot of cops milling around. I didn't think much of it.
Look at that. He's running away. He's just going to leave her.
Right. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
She's blind, doofus.
Right, like, he's seen them cops, and he knew what he was going to do. I'm surprised I am very surprised he didn't run.
Over there.
Gino getting arrested was an obvious red flag. All those excuses, every single bit of it is
On the computer still showing that you're got a 1099 out of Palm County for violation of probation. For DUI.
This is really a recommended service? Yes.
I mean, it's violation of probation.
I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to understand why.
This to be all over the damn news. Lana's up here in the park. Can you get Alana over here?
Not only was that all happening, but I had to go back in and find Alana, which was terrible. She was embarrassed. I think she was confused and scared and like, what is happening?
Right.
Cop car and the handcuffs and the... I mean, it felt like a big deal. I was shooken up about the whole thing. I'm certainly not expecting my day to end like that. So getting Gino home was kind of the first step, and then he had a lot of work to do as far as like repairing relationships with your mom, of course, but especially Alana, who is really disappointed.
Right, and I just feel like he needed to work harder towards especially getting Alana back because Alana is not one to open up to a lot of people. And with Gino, she kind of does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Are him and Mama gonna like break up or something? Like, I don't know what was gonna happen.
I'm sorry I made you feel that way, baby. I love you, I love your mom. I love everybody, and I'm not going anywhere. Pinky swear, okay? Pinky promise. I'm not gonna go to jail again. I promise I'm gonna be here for you.
Pinky promise.
All right, I love you, baby.
I hope he sticks with his promises this time. You know, you never break a pinky promise. That's just like one thing you don't do.
I know Alana and Gino were getting really close and having that bond, and I love seeing it. It just kills me that after he gets out, now he's gonna pinky promise her, really?
Can't pinky promise something if you break it.
Yeah.
Alana gets attached very easily.
Yeah.
And that's not Alana's fault, but Alana is searching for that. Sometimes she doesn't quite understand, like, still what's going on because she is a kid.
Like when we were out in California, you know, and Alana was on Dancing with the Stars, he didn't come to any of the performances, which I thought was weird.
And that to me was just kind of like, Mom was like, nah, he's up there, and I'm looking,
He's
and
not.
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
I know, because he seemed genuinely
upset
happy
Alana.
for her. I know.
Because literally, like, she's looking.
Yeah.
You can see, if you watch her, like, she's looking for him, and he's not there. After the arrest, Gino and Mama attempted to move on, and it seems like the whole time Gino had his eyes set on another prize, other than Mama.
Yeah.
There he is. There's my man.
She's being friendly. Y'all two flirts.
Jennifer better watch out. Look, that girl won't come over she's trying to get at you, boy. Not me. Trying to get at you right there now. I'm glad she came at you and not me, because I tried to put something on her.
Did he just say he's gonna?
I mean, seriously, what the
Don't you like big women?
I like big women, but I love Jennifer regardless.
This is awesome because Sugar Bear is the voice of reason in this.
Right, exactly. Like, he's the one who used to cheat on Mama. Like, what the hell?
Of all people.
This woman went right after Sugar Bear. And then kind of, you know, looked a little at Gino, and then, you know, Sugar Bear backed up, so she went back to her bar stool.
Hey, baby, just call and say hey, say how you doing. Your phone went straight to voicemail, so I guess you're still working out and doing what you're doing. I miss you. I'm sure you miss me, but give me a call when you can. I love you, bye.
I mean, you know, with Mama, like, she's always had the history of picking the wrong guy. And I really thought that Gino was going to be different. He fooled everybody into thinking that he was this nice, caring person.
Yes. He's a good con man. I mean, it's so apparent now.
Am I allowed to say he's been talking to other women? Yeah. Okay.
You're like, what?
Some lady messaged me.
Oh, spill that tea, girl.
Well, some lady contacted me saying that he offered her $2,000 to come and do the nasty with him. And
What?
But apparently she's not the only girl. There's like 6 other girls, including her.
What the hell?
Right. That story is supposed to be floating around today.
So the whole
Oh,
can't believe I just said that out loud situation. Gina tried to call your mom, and she wasn't answering any of the calls, and she actually came to talk to her, sit her down face to face and be like, look, this is what's happening.
Right, show her maybe the proof so she'll realize.
Right.
June, this is Gina. I'm at your house right now. I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. You were supposed to meet me. There are people that are trying to sell in the press, and I'm getting calls from everyone. Like, you've worked way too hard to let this all go for some guy, honestly. Call me ASAP. Bye.
From a business standpoint, she wanted to lay it out for Gina. Like, you're about to lose everything because of him and what he's doing.
Right.
And, you know, again, she didn't answer the door, she
doesn't
didn't answer the
care.
phone.
Yeah. Someone's calling me. Hold on.
Is it your mom?
Yeah.
That's June?
Hello. Coming up on Mama June from Not to Hot, the road to intervention.
Gino is starting to show that side of him that none of us had ever seen before.
Shortly after they met, he changed everything. I mean, he changed locks on the house to where none of us had a key.
And on next week's Shocking Intervention.
If you don't let me go, I'll call the police.
You know how
Watch your step, June.
Let me go. Let me go.
Hello.
That's June?
Yes. What hotel y'all back staying at?
We're back at the casino.
Well, you just got to stop going through money over there.
Yeah.
Like, Mama, I see your banking account for real. Like, and you go broke, Mama, I can't help you.
I wanna.
Because I ain't got no money neither. Hell, we struggling to pay our bills. Coming over here.
Kids goddamn cost money.
Who you telling? All right, you're on speakerphone.
June, we're filming right now.
Shut the
You not answering my text messages.
You only text me one time, and then y'all want to go hush mouth.
Girl, you doing okay?
I mean, it depends on what day it is.
Yeah.
And then probably come over here, and now she won't come back her ass
Because I've been dealing with Ella has a ear infection. I had to take her to the doctor last night.
You can be nice and at least come over for Mother's Day.
Right, I'm a mama.
Okay. You can bring Tink.
Jimbo, you're going to have to just come home for Mother's Day. Anyways, let me go home and see Tink Tink because I haven't seen her all day.
All right, bitches. Y'all need to get y'all that together.
It's true. We miss you, Junebug. Hope you're doing well. Everyone's been asking about you, Junebug. Get it together, woman.
All right, bye, y'all bitches.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, obviously still cares about you guys a lot, and it's upsetting to her that she's
Yeah, like, she wants me to come down every week, but it's hard because I have a baby.
Yeah.
Like, I have Alana to take care of. Like,
you have your own responsibilities, and now you have her responsibility also.
when you go down there to visit, it's just kind of like,
Well, everything
I
costs
don't want to be
money,
around
too.
Gino.
Oh, God, yeah, definitely that.
That's the main thing. Like, I just don't want to be around him.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think it's a pattern with the guys, though, as far as like the tunnel vision goes and taking up for them and lying for them. Because she's done it with Sugar Bear.
Yeah.
She's done it with Gino now several times. And that phone call,
Gino was pissed.
There are pics of Gino's. Like, there are multiple women that he's been sending him to.
But to June's credit, she did confront Gino with it.
If you're texting somebody, I said, why? I'm gonna take a shower, dude. Really?
go to the bathroom, what you doing? Send another.
Oh, Lord.
Who even does that anymore?
Obviously, he does.
If there's one female, how many more is there? Honestly.
What the? I think when Gino's telling her, oh, you know, that's not what you're seeing, those aren't mine, that's him trying to convince her that he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
She's snooping because she's just trying to figure out, like, how many other, like she said, how many other women are there?
There was a moment where your mom just, like, had to get it out. She had to tell somebody what was going on.
Right.
A fan that he was talking to on his phone.
I mean, a fan of the show.
He texted her. Someone like taking a flight in there. All over. I'm talking about explicit.
Holy what the?
But it's not the first person I found. There was another one.
I mean, this isn't the only time she's called me. There's been several phone calls, and I'm talking about it's not no 8 o'clock at night. It's like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Apparently, she found a vibrator in his pants pocket that wasn't even hers.
Ew.
Right, that's disgusting. You need to leave him.
But the person that Gino is a good person.
In the process of her still being upset,
She making excuses.
she's still making excuses for him. When is enough for her?
I'm trying to make it through day by day, and it's physically tearing me down.
It just aggravates me.
Social media has been blowing up, wondering why June stays with Gino after all this cheating and, you know, potentially stealing her money, all this stuff. Why do you guys think she stays with him?
She's scared to be alone.
Yep, 100%.
I think for her, it's better to be in a bad situation than no situation at all.
June's working way too hard to keep this relationship going. Oh, my gosh. The shame is she's the only one working on it.
Welcome to Answer Boutique, ladies.
Oh, my God. Are you even sure it's the right size?
They're stretchy.
What's this all about anyway?
Because look, he's not playing with the kitty cat. He's not petting it and making it purr. This is gonna be like the abduction, be like, hey. And this is gonna be like the main course, dessert, and breakfast the next morning.
Oh, no, not that one. It's not even gonna fit her.
I mean, June always puts a fun spin on things.
Right.
But what kills me, it seems like she's making it all her fault.
Right.
And I hate her trying to fix it in that way.
Right, because it's not all her fault.
No.
You cannot help that you picked me. Now, that is your fault.
Yeah, that's her fault, yeah.
What the hell are they doing?
Just like give it a try. This is gonna help and spice up our relationship.
Hey, look at them, seriously.
Tantric yoga was a bit uncomfortable for pretty much everybody, the crew. Yeah? Shelbs?
Yeah, I think my eyeballs were melting.
Oh, Lord.
And then start to crawl your body out on.
See, look at this, babe. I'm not doing that.
Oh, it really wasn't that bad, so I don't really know why Gino was freaking out.
I'm sorry you wasted your money. I'm going to the car.
I don't know if she's trying to convince herself that they're perfect or has done convinced herself that that is what okay is. But that is what's aggravating to me.
But she knows it's not okay. She's trying to convince herself to convince us.
Right.
You ain't cute, though.
Nope.
Why? They said you embarrassed to love on me in public, baby?
We didn't come here for loving.
Y'all know what you'd like?
Macaroni and cheese pretty creamy, or?
It's real cheesy.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all a few minutes to look at the menu.
I think she was flirting with you. We need to talk about us.
No, I'm just not doing it.
Why?
Did he just look at her ass right in front of June?
Yeah. He can't even sit there and have a conversation with her because he's sitting there trying to flirt with the waitress.
Reach over and, like, touch my hand.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna step over and call somebody.
I mean, Mama literally does everything for this guy, and he won't even hold her hand.
I know. It's ridiculous.
God help you.
So at the restaurant, that was probably the first time on camera where we saw the friction between June and Gino. You know, June would come up to me and kind of give me tidbits of information about how they weren't doing so good or whatever, but as soon as they were together, it was like fine.
And that was not the case because behind the scenes, it was bad.
I'm asking you nicely.
No.
Shortly after they met, he changed everything. I mean, he changed locks on the house to where none of us had a key. And in our family, everybody has a key to everybody's house because if something was to happen, you can get in.
Right.
Where you going?
I'll tell you later.
He's got that locked up like Fort Knox.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, and it seemed like no matter where we were, like the fighting never really stopped.
Well, there was no hiding it.
Right.
They never hid it anymore.
Baby, I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Really, baby? Really?
I mean, baby, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I mean, look.
Yeah, you're sorry. Hey, your hand's like a five-legged elephant.
It's obvious to everybody that was there that they don't work together
Yeah,
anymore.
they do not.
No.
They're like oil and vinegar.
So they should just part their ways.
Exactly.
I'm going to get a beer.
I mean, can you just wait just a minute? We can talk? Whatever.
I don't think that Gino's ever put his hands on her or anything like that.
If he didn't touch her, that's one thing.
Right.
But if he threatened her, that's still domestic violence.
Right.
But
In Alabama, someone called the cops, though, because of
She did.
a domestic... Your mom did?
I found a lot of stuff when I was out there in Alabama.
Seriously?
Coming up on Mama June from Not to Hot, the road to intervention.
Just make sure you're okay.
I don't want to go.
This is not normal for your hands to be like that. We shut production down. We were all really concerned.
And on next week's Shocking Intervention.
Because I thought maybe after today, like, maybe things would change.
You got a house full of people who love you.
If you touch me, I swear to God.
Our Criminal Minds All Day Binge-a-thon tomorrow on WeTV.
So in Alabama, someone called the cops.
She did.
Your mom did?
I found a lot of stuff when I was out there in Alabama.
Seriously?
dish.
Okay, so this is what happened. So they were coming down the interstate and they were arguing, of course. They always do when they're driving, always. Well, apparently it got really heated. Gino pulled over at the store and got out and went inside and got a Red Bull. Well, apparently, I guess either while they were on the interstate or while he was in the store, Mama called the police twice and hung up. There was a white SUV behind them. I guess that had followed them from the interstate. So he'd come back outside, and sure enough, it was an unmarked police vehicle. And that's what got them.
So she was scared. Something
Something,
caused her to
whatever
call.
happened,
right.
Scared
caused her to call the cops.
And you gotta be scared enough to call the police.
Right, especially for her.
And she knows what's going on isn't right. She just never known how to get out of it. But if she would get in her head, it's okay to be apart.
Right.
Just the point of getting them apart.
Right.
There's a story that's come out that this girl has been in my home. They've had sex twice. That's the reason why I'm so emotionally up.
But once a cheater, always a cheater. That's just the way it is, June.
I mean, he is like my soulmate. He is like the person I want
God, I can't believe she's saying that.
I mean, she really needs to get it together, seriously.
You are more important than he is. And until you realize that, ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing. I'm not surprised she doesn't listen to me. I mean, we're 16 years apart. I've roughly raised her. I am more of a mother figure to her. How many of us listen to our mother?
Like, it gets old.
Yeah.
She's went through this with Sugar Bear for 11 years. She repeatedly let herself go through it. He was literally going to other parts 30 minutes away to have sex with other women. And what's the difference with Gino here?
Yeah.
And she always said she'd never let that happen again.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, I have a couple special guests coming in to share their opinion on what's going on. We'll pick this up in a little bit.
All righty.
See you in a little bit.
We'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Hey, guys.
Hi.
You got a haircut.
I did.
Have a seat. You look wonderful. Where did your hair go?
It fell out.
It did? What happened?
It's a chemical imbalance. My body is taking up all the vitamins and eats it all up. So I cut it off.
Well, you look good. What do you think, Mike?
I'll be the bench press and toast you around.
Eat you some Wheaties.
Hey, I eat my Wheaties.
When you and June sat down with Judge Toller way back in season 1,
Right.
and she gave you that advice to kind of keep your radar up when it comes to Mike and his potential anger problems, do you think now that maybe that's some advice that you'd pass on to June in her current relationship?
I do, because if June would have kept her radar up and not let it down, she wouldn't be in the trouble she is in today. And when she goes to choose men from now on, she'll have that wall and won't let them come in so easy.
So when the news broke that June and Gino had been arrested, were you guys as blindsided and shocked as the rest of us were?
I was kind of surprised, because I haven't known June to do nothing like this, and looking at her on TV and all, you can tell something ain't right.
So do you think there's a difference from June, the beginning of her relationship with Gino, to now?
Yes. Even when I first met June and she was with Gino, she was that ha-ha laughy. We're gonna have fun at this, to just withdrawn from things that she didn't want to do.
Are you guys concerned with Alana? What's happening with her?
We're pretty much concerned about what's happening to Alana. She may have to come stay with us because her mom sure can't take care of her right now.
I have to have temporary custody of Alana.
I say no, because I think if anybody has any custody over you, Alana, it should be your daddy. We're gonna fight tooth and nail for Alana. Nothing could change her mind. Everyone needs to stay tuned to next week to see how it plays out.
Well, thank you guys for coming by today. I'm gonna bring Pumpkin and Dodo back out and chat a little more, but appreciate it. And see you guys soon, I hope.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Alrighty, take care.
You too.
Hey, Mark.
All right, bitches, sit down.
How you doing?
So, how is she doing physically?
As we've seen a lot this season, Mama's really gained weight. It's like
A lot.
It's very noticeable now. Like in the beginning, you know, she was just putting on a few pounds. Then it's like 10 and 15 pounds.
Why did you order this much? Who else is coming?
No, she's not gonna eat that. Oh my God, I would vomit.
So she likes to eat, and now she's stress eating on top of her
Yes.
normal eating habits.
Yes.
Right. It's like, boom, here we are again. Like she just lets the stress like override her body.
Override it, yep.
Man, I don't honestly know what the hell is going on in my body. This morning I woke up and my leg is swollen.
Really?
It was huge.
It hurts. Like you're down.
She's falling apart right in front of our eyes.
That's an awesome noise. Do it again.
At the point that we were up there, one part of her leg was a little bit more swollen than the rest of it.
Oh God.
And it looked like it was moving.
Yeah.
And she could even see that too. Oh my God.
You like it?
I will go to the hospital.
You're no damn doctor.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
It's frustrating to care about somebody more than they care
really
about
is.
themselves.
Exactly.
She doesn't value herself
Exactly.
enough to make sure that she's okay.
Fat cakes are gonna get you.
Exactly. Oh, and I'm trying to eat healthy. What the is that? Like, come on, you said I made Debbie cakes.
It feels appropriate that she broke her tooth on a fat cake, right? I mean,
Yeah.
And that's all she eats. So.
What, dude?
Look at my tooth. Hello.
so we arranged to get her tooth fixed, called in a favor,
Oh my gosh.
and she made a special appointment for her. Nope. Couldn't get June to go, so we blew that one off. I'll go tomorrow. Nope. We finally got her there and got a temporary on that, as we all know, didn't...
It lasted 2 minutes.
Well, because the dentist said you can't eat crunchy food, she did everything wrong.
Yeah.
And
that's
shocking, it fell out.
Dear God.
I lost my damn tooth.
So after her leg and her tooth, we kind of all figured, like, okay, can't get much worse than this, and then...
Oh, God, you guys stop. Stop. Please.
Why you take your breaks off and stop?
Please, sir.
Here, stop. Is that right, dude? I ain't putting patience for it. You know,
Please. I just hate that Alana had to hear all that.
For him to just sit there and start screaming at her while we're all in the house.
And while she's in pain and scared herself, right?
Something's physically going on with her and you're just not making it any better. Like, you're just adding on to the stress.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, my social media and everybody else has been blowing up talking about why ain't mama going to get help? You know, why won't she go to the doctors? And, you know, I just try to explain that, like, she's scared of doctors. I really don't know why. I guess it's because, you know, she's scared of reality.
How's your other hand, coaching? So why is Gino not speaking to you? Why is he so upset?
He's like, I want to go to get sympathy. No, I don't.
Yeah.
When I sit and tell you, Mariah, I'll film. I don't want to go.
Nobody thinks that's, and none of it matters. Just make sure you're okay. This is not normal for your hand to be like that. We'll get you checked out. Well, I'll move on. Put him right here on your neck. And I had to make a call. We shut production down. I had to have a staff member take her to the emergency room because she wasn't going to go, because Gino wasn't going to go. And at this point, we were all really concerned with her.
Right.
Right there. Oh.
Yeah, there's a knot.
Yeah.
You can send, like, things down your arm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It hurts like hell.
She had all these knots in her back, right? Which screams stress to me, right?
She just keeps piling on more and more and more. Eventually, more is going to run out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went to urgent care. She had a moment of clarity, and she has them every now and then.
And I've lost myself completely, and I know that. I've lost time. I lost 2 hours of that. I mean, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do my hair. I don't want to do my nails.
That is the first time that she's not in denial.
I just can't handle life right now.
I'm trying to eat my medicine before they close.
Because honestly, I just don't want to face the world because I'm hating who I am right now.
Donna, what do you think about her saying I'm hating who I am right now?
She said it to me before. June feels that she hates herself. It's heartbreaking, and I don't want to lose her.
Coming up on Mama June from Not to Hot, the road to intervention.
We're locked out. She won't answer the phone.
Please try your call again later.
Absolutely ridiculous. There were some issues.
There was some issues.
And on next week's shocking intervention.
June!
Look at me.
Get the off of me.
It's not June.
That wasn't June. No, that wasn't your mom.
Really good in the pageant Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Did?
This was her dress. She actually kept the bow ends.
Oh, my God.
The only way I could get her to sit still and get her hair done was to give her Smarties.
Oh, my God.
And then, so she won Prettiest Eyes, Best Personality, and, like, Best Smile. It was like,
Wait, how does a baby pageant? Does she walk around by herself? What did you do? Did you bring her out like the Lion King?
Oh, my God. So when's the next one?
I don't really know.
Hey, Ella. Oh, hi. You want us to film? Okay, we got you, girl. I got you. Your mom's being stubborn, but you know her. Okay, bye.
Original Law and Order, Sunday on WeTV.
We're almost done watching the season, and it's like, rewatching this stuff is kind of hard because it's kind of like reliving it over again, and I don't really want to relive that again.
Your mom was dealing with all this stuff, fighting with Gino and her not taking care of herself. Towards the end of the season, it got really bad to the point where she was sleeping till 2 o'clock, locking us out of the house, all that stuff.
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting out at June's house?
Oh, we've all been here for like 2 hours.
Since like 9:50.
Ridiculous.
9:45.
Absolutely ridiculous. I've called her, I've texted.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later.
We're locked out. She won't answer the phone. So now we're like out shoot days, which I know is Hutto's favorite thing.
I was panicking a little bit because, you know, my budget's my budget, and I have to stick with that.
And, baby, we can't go over budget.
That's right. Because every single person that shows up that day that's standing outside of your mom's house is getting paid
Somebody
to
have
be
to
there.
pay for it, yeah. Oh, Mama's calling me. Hello. Well, clearly because we were there for an hour, all of us and the crew were beating on the door.
You better hurry up or I'm gonna take a real.
Just letting you know that everyone is aggravated.
I woke up about 7:30.
Get the out of here.
And knowing what happens in the season finale, I think this was like the beginning of understanding what's going on.
Because a few nights later, there were some issues.
There was some issues.
June?
Mama.
We were going to document the family out, and June started acting strange, and it was enough to scare the entire crew. June. Hey.
What?
You couldn't hear me that whole time?
What?
You couldn't hear me that whole time when I was talking to you?
What are you talking about?
All of her health issues are getting progressively worse, right?
Right.
Maybe it's a blood clot, maybe it's a, who knows? But now that she's literally unconscious in front of me, like that to me was...
Like she's there, but she's not there.
That was it, and that's when I think I went to talk to you too, and like you decided to call the ambulance, and if you hadn't, I would have, because it was...
I was honestly really relieved when the ambulance showed up.
Do you have high blood pressure, dude?
No.
Diabetes, seizures, asthma?
No.
So just the stroke and...
Well, I mean, like I said,
headaches, basically.
Yeah, and like I said, I have a lot of...
had a stroke, so...
When you were in the ambulance with your mom, Gino was in the bar drinking.
Thanks for joining us today, folks. Today we'll be watching Lifestyles of the and Incomplete. By incomplete, we mean mentally.
Even after y'all left, taking her to the hospital, he was just swiping her credit card left and right at the bar.
I know we wanted to call Gino out, but if we'd have called him out,
it would have been a bigger mess.
Oh my God.
Kind of sounds almost like you're having almost like a TIA.
What is that?
Basically a mini stroke. If you are actually having multiple mini strokes, I mean, that could be a concern because eventually it's going to be another big one.
She's had a mini stroke before, which like her, you know, their lip sags and they have a little bit of a slurred speech, but it went back to normal within a couple of months. So now it's just kind of like, I don't know where the coming from.
I think it would be a good idea for you to come with us and get checked out. I mean, we're here, so we might as well take you.
No, I am not. I will literally get off this. Let me sign a piece of paper. And no, I'm not going to.
You know, Mama refusing to go, I honestly believe that is like a Gino mind trick.
Oh, definitely.
Because he's like...
Because if he would have went, she would have went. She said that. Well, Gino ain't taking you.
They're saying that she's literally having mini strokes.
They think that she's
yes.
Now and she doesn't want to go to Brigham.
Right, she doesn't want to go with them.
You told her you want her to go, obviously.
Right, yeah, and she's like, no. And she's not wanting to go because Gino doesn't want to go with her. He's literally brainwashed her. I mean, at this point, I'm just ready to kidnap her and take her to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, this night went from worse to even worse.
To even worse.
Yeah.
To horrific.
Yeah.
You and me, let's go.
No, it no let's go. I would have went with you last week when I said let's go. I told you last week when I said go to the doctor. Listen.
I don't even think they know what they're fighting about at this point. Like, Mama, I think, is still kind of out of it because she's not really making sense in anything she's saying.
I didn't call the.
Nobody said you called the ambulance. If you have a stroke, I'll come to your funeral. I love you.
Where are you going?
Please shut the man. You're going to make me act stupid. Don't follow me.
I gotta go get.
All right, then run. Run, bitch.
The main thing that got me was that they're chasing each other around.
Yeah.
In the parking lot with one another.
What about you guys? The fight in the parking lot. Remember that, Bri?
Being around this family for the last 7 years or so,
yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
No, please stay here with me, please.
Nope.
Baby.
Bye.
Why are you doing this?
Dude, are you stupid? If you don't get to the hospital, I won't be there when you get home. Bye. Oh, stupid.
Baby,
if you keep following me, I'm leaving. Bye.
Damn, what is wrong with you? You don't care anymore.
Because you don't care.
If it ain't Gino wanting to go to the hospital with her, she going.
It's what's aggravating. It's very frustrating.
I mean, I know how frustrated I have been. I can't imagine being a family member, a kid, and seeing your mom do that.
Yeah.
Him being drunk made it 10 times worse.
Oh, my God.
Because when he is drunk, it is even worse. Like, he gets loud, he gets obnoxious, he gets aggravating, like, he wants to raise it, like, he wants to cause a scene when he's drunk.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Go to the hospital or I'm leaving you.
Where are you going, baby?
Go to the hospital or we are not together anymore. Period. Bye.
If she doesn't get out of this relationship, whatever she wants to call it,
right,
then she may not survive it.
Coming up on Mama Jude from Not to Hot, the road to intervention. I went through all this stuff. It's like now Alana's having to go through it. Alana's gone. I just don't think you're understanding that. I'm done. And on next week's Shocking Intervention.
I hate my self. I want to kill the person I am now.
If this intervention doesn't work, she's either going to wind up in jail or she's going to die.
So we've almost seen the whole season, and I can say that was the single worst night I've ever had on set.
Please just stay here with me, please.
Nope. You can't take care of yourself. I'm not going to try to take care of you. Bye.
Well, where are you going?
Go to the hospital or we are not together anymore.
I wanted to go home and be with Ella and Josh, but I couldn't do that because I had to make sure that she would get in the car to go to the hospital. But I did not realize that the argument with her was going to last for what felt like
eternity.
A whole day.
Get your ass to the damn car. Let's go to the damn hospital.
Let's go.
Now. Leave him.
You always choose Gino over us, and I will tell you that to your face. If you choose Gino over Alana because Alana's sitting in my house, that is how sad it's been. You've let a man come between your kids. I have no idea who my mother is anymore.
That was the hardest thing for me, I think, was seeing you telling her all of this stuff. You still couldn't get to her.
I mean, you know, it was already frustrating trying to get her in the car to go to the hospital.
All she cared about was Gino. Where's Gino? What about Gino?
Right.
Is that Gino? He wasn't being ugly? Okay. The last night I was with her in the hospital, she had 3 hours of clarity, and she actually asked me where was she at and how long had she been there.
Jane. It was an awful day.
Yes. Look, everything that happens to Mama always has a bad effect on everyone else. The main person I think it has affected tremendously is Alana. Seeing her upset at Mama's house, she didn't really say much.
That was a heart-wrenching day when she broke down. And when I saw her break down like that, I just gave her a big hug, and I was like, there's so many people who care about you. I know this is really, really awful. You know.
It's awful because Alana at 13 shouldn't be having her sister and her brother-in-law come to her mama's house and empty her room.
Can someone tell me?
Just come here.
I'm glad you stepped up and went ahead and got Alana. And
I went through all this stuff, and it's like now Alana's having to go through it. That's the reason I moved Alana out, and I feel like it was my place to kind of call Mama and explain that to her.
But you don't often get emotional, and that day you were on the edge.
Just a lot, Mama. Like you don't like. I don't know if you don't care anymore. I don't know if it's just like you're blindsided or you're oblivious. I don't know, Mama. I'm not trying to put the blame off anything else. So that's why I'm just trying to let you know what's going on. Like, yeah, you send us money, you make sure that we're taken care of, all that stuff. But then it's like, when it comes to this, or it comes to Gino, or it comes to that, it's like, oh my God, nothing, no. Like, Alana is gone, that's it. I just don't think you're understanding that. Watching that again, it's just kind of like, I'm done.
Yeah, I was on the other side of that phone call with her. She's like, Alana's gonna move in with Pumpkin. And I was like,
there's nothing in her room. And I think once she finally realizes that nothing is there of Alana's, it's gonna be like, what's
yeah.
Like, hey.
She's really gone.
She's really gone. Yeah. You know?
How's Alana doing with this?
I'm so proud of Alana. She does want to play softball. She does want to go back to public school. And she started like cleaning up the house. Like, I don't even have to ask her. She's like already on it.
So, you know, your health and well-being is always most important to us. So once you guys came to us and said, you know, we feel like we need to have an intervention for June, we called Dr. Ish, and he rearranged his entire schedule and came down because he knew it was serious and he wanted to get down here, talk to you guys, and then, you know, help in any way that he could to get your mom some help.
I'll tell you something about interventions. They usually get very messy very fast. So guys, be ready for that.
Right.
She's going to attack you. She's going to yell. She's going to scream. She's not going to make any sense whatsoever.
Right.
And we're just going to keep coming.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to keep hitting her with some more love. Hopefully she hears it.
Right. I felt like with doing the intervention, we were kind of overreacting, but now that the doctor agrees that that was something, you know, we needed to do, I kind of feel like better about doing it. I hate lying to her or whatever, but it's like it's the only way she's going to get there and be able to come without Gino.
The intervention was so intense. I don't know if I'll even be able to watch it.
Especially without a box of tissues.
Oh my God, I don't even want to go there.
I mean, as far as the season has gone, I still can't believe that we really do have one more episode left. I think the intervention took a lot out of us.
A lot. It was rough.
As you guys will see.
No.
Let's talk.
Negative.
Let's talk.
If you touch me, I swear to God.
Let her stand.
But she needed to hear this. She needed to hear this.
You got a house full of people who love you.
If you
got a house full of people who love you
I'll be
here.
calling 911.
And you just need to hear
He's
what
not
they
even
gotta say.
touching you. What are you calling 911 for?
Okay, I can't leave.
You can leave.
I cannot because she's touched me.
She's not even got her hands on you.
Your daughter
Yes, she is. He is.
June is not in her total right frame of mind right now, which means she's unpredictable. If she bolts and we let her out of our sight, we don't know when we'll see her again.
Look at me. Get the off of me.
I mean, you know, deep down, we know that my mom is a good mother and that she loves all of us.
She's always been loving and caring and giving, and, you know, we just want fun June back. You know, the ones that loves her kids and puts them first and, you know, harasses me and drives me insane.
Right.
I want